Hey coin lovers, welcome back to Coins Numismatic Series. Get ready to rethink every single penny you've ever touched, because the coins we're about to explore may look ordinary, but they carry stories, secrets, and surprising value that most people never notice. These are the kinds of Lincoln cents that quietly pass through hands every day, yet in the right condition or with the right detail, they can become prized collectibles. From historic minting years to overlooked errors and hidden premium grades, these coins prove that even the smallest denomination can hold serious importance. And once you understand what to look for, you may never look at pocket change the same way again. The 1976 D. Lincoln Penny 1-cent coin. The 1976 D. Lincoln Penny is a coin deeply connected to one of the most significant celebrations in American history, the United States Bicentennial. While most collectors immediately think of the special quarter, half-dollar, and dollar designs issued that year, the Lincoln Penny quietly continued its traditional design, making it an interesting contrast between change and continuity in U.S. coinage. Minted in Denver and marked with the D. Mint mark, the 1976 D. Penny carries the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that had already been in use for nearly 7 decades. Created by Victor David Brenner, the portrait represents stability and tradition, something the U.S. Mint deliberately maintained during a year of national celebration. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design remains unchanged, symbolizing unity and national heritage. Introduced in 1959, this reverse design had become one of the most recognized images in American coinage. Even during the bicentennial year, the decision to keep the Lincoln cent design unchanged reflected its enduring importance in everyday commerce. The composition of the 1976 D. Penny is 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a weight of approximately 3.11 grams. This places it firmly within the classic copper era of U.S. pennies, which many collectors prefer due to their heavier feel and rich metallic appearance. Over time, these coins often develop a brown patina, but well-preserved examples can still display their original red luster. In terms of mintage, the 1976 D. Penny was produced in very large numbers, with over 4.2 billion coins struck at the Denver Mint. This high mintage means that the coin is extremely common in circulated condition. Most examples found in pocket change today are worth only their face value, which is why many people overlook them entirely. However, within this massive mintage lies the true appeal for collectors. The 1976 D. Penny becomes significantly more interesting when you start focusing on condition, strike quality, and subtle minting characteristics. Coins that have been preserved in uncirculated condition, especially those with full red coloration, are far more desirable and can command higher prices. In lower uncirculated grades, such as MS-63 or MS-64, these coins may be worth a few dollars. But as the grade increases, the value rises sharply. High-grade examples graded MS-66 or MS-67 can sell for $50 to $150 or more, depending on their eye appeal and surface quality. Exceptional specimens with near-perfect surfaces and strong luster have been known to reach even higher values in the collector market. One of the reasons for this increase in value at higher grades is the difficulty of finding pristine examples. Despite the large number produced, most 1976 D. Pennies entered circulation and experienced wear, contact marks, and environmental exposure. Finding a coin that has remained untouched, with sharp details and original mint brilliance, is much more challenging than the mintage figures might suggest. Another aspect that adds interest to the 1976 D. Penny is the presence of minor mint errors and varieties. These can include die cracks, die chips, and slight doubling in certain design elements. While these errors are generally subtle, they are highly appealing to collectors who specialize in varieties. Die cracks, for example, can appear as raised lines on the coin's surface, caused by fractures in the minting dies. Each crack is unique, giving individual coins a distinctive appearance. Die chips can create small raised bumps, often found in letters or near the date. These features may seem minor, but they add character and individuality to each coin. There are also instances of off-center strikes and other striking errors, although these are less common. Such errors can significantly increase the value of a 1976 D penny, especially if they are dramatic and well-preserved. Collector interest in the 1976 D penny is also influenced by its historical context. Being part of the bicentennial year, it represents a time of national pride and reflection. While it does not carry a special commemorative design, its connection to that year adds an extra layer of meaning for collectors. For many, collecting coins from 1976 is a way to commemorate the bicentennial, and the Lincoln penny plays an important role in completing that set. This keeps demand steady, particularly for high-quality examples. Another reason collectors are drawn to this coin is its accessibility. It is relatively easy to find, making it an ideal coin for beginners. At the same time, the challenge of finding high-grade or error examples keeps more experienced collectors engaged. The 1976 D Lincoln penny ultimately demonstrates that value in coin collecting is not always about rarity alone. Condition, historical context, and subtle variations all play a role in determining a coin's desirability. It's a reminder that even the most common coins can become valuable when viewed through the lens of a collector. The 1963 D Lincoln penny 1-cent coin. The 1963 D Lincoln penny takes us back to a different era in American history, a time marked by significant social change and historical events. Minted in Denver, this coin is part of the early 1960s Copper Penny series, a period that many collectors consider one of the most attractive and historically rich in the Lincoln cent timeline. The obverse of the 1963 D penny features the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that had already become deeply ingrained in American culture. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1963, frame the portrait, along with the D mint mark indicating its production in Denver. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design continues to dominate, with its detailed architecture and symbolic representation of unity. The tiny seated figure of Lincoln inside the memorial remains one of the most fascinating details in U.S. coinage, showcasing the precision and artistry of the design. The composition of the 1963 D penny is the traditional 95% copper and 5% zinc alloy, giving it a weight of 3.11 grams. These coins are known for their rich, warm color and the potential for beautiful toning over time. Red uncirculated examples are especially prized, as they retain their original mint luster. The mintage of the 1963 D penny was substantial, with over 1.7 billion coins produced. While this makes it a common coin in circulated condition, it also means that high-grade examples are not as easy to find as one might expect. Many coins from this era were heavily used in daily transactions, leading to wear and damage. In circulated grades, the 1963 D penny is typically worth only a few cents. However, in uncirculated condition, the value increases significantly. Coins graded MS-63 to MS-65 can sell for $5 to $20, while higher-grade examples can reach $50 or more. The real excitement begins with coins graded MS-66 and above. At these levels, the combination of sharp strike, clean surfaces, and strong luster becomes much harder to find. Such coins can command prices of $100 to $300 or more, depending on their overall quality and eye appeal. In rare cases, near-perfect examples graded MS-67 or higher have achieved even greater values at auction. These coins represent the finest known specimens and are highly sought after by advanced collectors. The 1963 D penny also offers opportunities for collectors interested in errors and varieties. While it does not feature the dramatic double die seen in some other years, there are still minor double die varieties, repunched mint marks, and die cracks that can add value. Repunched mint marks are particularly interesting, as they occur when the mint mark is struck more than once in slightly different positions. This creates a visible doubling effect that can be detected under magnification. These varieties are popular among collectors who specialize in mint mark anomalies. Die cracks and chips are also common on coins from this era, adding unique characteristics to individual pieces. While these features may not dramatically increase value, they contribute to the overall appeal and collectability of the coin. The historical context of the 1963 D penny adds another layer of significance. This was a pivotal year in American history, marked by major events that shaped the nation's future. Owning a coin from this year is like holding a small piece of that history, something that resonates with many collectors. Collector interest in the 1963 D penny is driven by a combination of factors, including its classic design, copper composition, and historical importance. It is a coin that appeals to both beginners and experienced collectors, offering a balance between affordability and the potential for high-grade rarity. Another reason for its popularity is its role within the broader Lincoln Cent series. Many collectors aim to build complete sets of Lincoln pennies, and the 1963 D is an essential part of that journey. Finding a high-quality example can be both challenging and rewarding. Ultimately, the 1963 D Lincoln penny stands as a testament to the enduring appeal of the Lincoln cent. It represents a time when coins were still made primarily of copper, when craftsmanship and design were highly valued, and when even the smallest denomination carried a sense of permanence. Together, these two coins show that value in coin collecting comes in many forms. Whether it's the historical connection of the 1976 D penny or the classic appeal of the 1963 D, each coin offers its own story, its own challenges, and its own rewards for those willing to look closely.